Welcome to The Insider. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment and click on the notification bell for awesome news outlines. New York City FC got the job done and beat the Chicago Fire 2-0 on Sunday night time at SeatGeek Stadium. It was not perfect, but NYCFC desperately needed a win to calm matters down, and they did just that. The three-game losing streak is snapped, and NYCFC can build on this performance. The attack appeared risky Sunday night and scored the 2 goals they needed, even with the final ball too often missing. The backline posted another smooth sheet and did not allow a shot on target, even with some awkward defending in the first half. Gabriel Pereira put in an absolute rocket that gave Nick the lead in the first half, and they never looked back. For most of the second half, the game felt relatively secure after Santiago Rodriguez scored within 2 minutes of the second half kickoff. That feeling of protection has been missing for a while now, but performances like this can encourage hope that it will be back soon. When a team is on a 3-game losing streak, it doesn't matter how flashy or perfect a win is. All that matters is that it's a win. And that's precisely what NYCFC accomplished on Sunday night. Now, NYCFC stays just a point behind Montreal for second and extends their lead over NJRB to 4 points. Gabriel Pereira and Santiago Rodriguez provided the attacking spark Sunday night time with both of their goals. That wasn't the concerning part when it came to NYCFC's performances recently. The 2 main culprits for the recent run of form were defending and giveaways. As a properly team should, Nick corrected most of those mistakes from the past few games and shut up shop, ensuring that this wasn't even a nerve-wracking win. While some of this had to do with Chicago's lack of quality, that shouldn't take anything away from the performance. Going into the game against Charlotte, the hope was that the same thing could be said. Charlotte were the worst team on paper, and NYCFC should have won easily. The same was true for Sunday night, except the end result was much more satisfying. It was an all-around performance from NYCFC. Some players stood out from the rest as being outstanding, but more importantly, there wasn't a single player that had a bad night. Everyone contributed in some way, and everyone was involved in the triumphing effort. Hopefully, that means Sean Johnson's words post-game after the Charlotte debacle woke everyone up a bit. The moment of the game was no doubt Gabriel Pereira's stunner of a goal in the 16th minute. Since Pereira started playing for NYCFC, it's been obvious that he has the potential for some magical moments. This was certainly one of them. The opening 15 minutes or so were awkward with few chances created for either side, but Pereira made sure to put an end to that. This is precisely the kind of quality NYCFC need when defenders give too much space to any of the front 3. Make them pay. All you need is 1 or 2 goals like this one, and suddenly other teams will begin to take notice and not allow this kind of space anywhere on the field for Pereira. All that does for Nick is open up the attack even more. Multiple times Sunday night, NYCFC were simply a quality final ball away from sending an attacker in on net. That final ball will become just that tiny bit simpler when defenders now have to close down the space outside the 18 in fear of a rocket being sent in like this one. Even the tiniest bit more space will be sufficient for Thiago Andrade to get some more goals. Even though he didn't grab a goal Sunday night, Thiago terrorized the Chicago defense and was relentless with his non-stop blistering runs down the left side. Also, let's take a second to appreciate the absolute bangers that NYCFC have scored just in the last 2 games. First, Maxim Chanit put one in the top corner Wednesday, and now Pereira is joining in on the fun. The most consistent aspect of NYCFC's performance Sunday night was the defensive work by the midfield of Justin Haak and Nicolas Acevedo. Time after time, Chicago tried to build up an attack through the center of the field, but Hawk and Acevedo were having no part of that. The easy giveaways by Nick were the major issue throughout the three-game losing streak. That went by the wayside Sunday night as the midfield stepped up as a dominant force and broke up any kind of attack coming their way. Their overall performance becomes even more impressive when it's taken into account that Nick's two strongest defensive midfielders are injured in Keaton Parks and Alfredo Morales. Hawk was the stronger of the two Sunday night, and if he can proceed to turn in performances like he did Sunday night, then that could change the outlook on this team going forward. No one can truly replace Park's contributions both defensively and offensively by springing attacks forward. However, with Santiago Rodriguez stepping up his game as a distributor, all that's left to do is to lock down the defensive work. The hope is that Hawk and Acevedo can continue to turn in quality performances like they did Sunday night, because they're pretty much the last option for Nick. With the building list of injuries, now including Maxi Morales and Gideon Zelalem, Hawk and Acevedo are just about the last two healthy midfielders left. Thanks for watching this video.